for a question. There is a question. I'm seeing more answers coming up. Let's look for it. Okay, I got few answers. Let me invite one of you to explain me. Sri Nidhi, I see your first answer there. Answer with a C. What is, if you are on the mic, what is your observation in the question before you go to the answer? Any key?
Displeasure and acceptance criteria.
Okay. Someone is not happy.
And met the acceptance criteria.
Okay. Met the acceptance criteria. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's take an example of which we use usually, American Express giving the work to Accenture. So let's imagine the person whom we have, Julie. She has given a requirement for the team to do. A requirement as a feature to be delivered. And it looks more of an agile product, right? In a feature, can I have acceptance criteria attached to that?
Yeah.
It should be attached, right?
Yes.
When someone deliver the feature, which means it should meet the acceptance criteria. That's a criteria. Very good. So who asked for it? American Express, Julie. Maybe you want to term the person as a product owner, business, right? They say that. So a product demo, a demonstration. Stakeholders express a displeasure. They are not happy. Okay, it's a warning sign.
Yeah.
With the delivered feature, even though it met the acceptance criteria. During the demo, they're saying that. Are they talking about something on the current project? Are they talking about something, a current deliverable?
Yes. No.
Which word we have to read carefully in the question?
Product demo.
Okay, product demo. Demo is an event which happens every few weeks once, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine. In the demo, somebody says, let's say there is a conference room. In the conference room, I am sitting here, you are sitting here, we have Julie in the room, and we have a client in the room. Someone is saying, hey, I'm not happy about what you delivered. Now the demo is running on the big screen, a projector is running on. It's running on. Are they talking about the one running on the screen, or what is happening?
Yeah, it would be the one running on the screen.
Okay. Now let's read the question a little more carefully. I believe most of you observe this word. Displeasure with a delivered feature. How many of you observed it? Delivered. Delivered means present or past?
Present. Okay. Past, yeah, delivered. Yeah.
Delivered, past. So it could be something which you have been given to them earlier. Is it? Can we say like that? Is it possible?
Yes.
So in the room, they're saying they met, even though it met acceptance criteria. Maybe last week I gave something, and the same week I gave something to them. They received it, and they too accepted it, even though it met the acceptance criteria. Now they're saying unhappy. Now the question goes to agile practitioner, and I'm seeing answers, majority of them into the C. Okay, thanks, Sridhi, for helping there. Probably I can invite one other person. Muhambi, I'm seeing your second name there in the top list. Why you thought C is a good answer for you?
Because what here stakeholder is telling is expressed displeasure, although the acceptance criteria is met. So we have delivered whatever that has been asked. If a new requirement is given, so then what I would do is like I will like create a new story for it. So that's why I went with C.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah,
But this was delivered and it met the acceptance criteria.
yeah.
Should we really reject it, saying that guys, we done it, you accepted it? Should we reject it?
No, we should not reject it.
Why you delivered and they said, yeah, this is what I want. Now suddenly they say, oh, there is a failure. Why you should not reject it? What reason do you have to work again for it?
Maybe I will like take it as like a new story, maybe a kind of improvement item, and I'll ask my team to work on it. I'll not accept that it is a mistake, but
Ah,
instead I'll take it as a additional feature to be worked on.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Thanks, Mohambiya, for that. So I'll take help of Raju. Raju went with a different answer. Raju, what is your thought there?
Uh, the thought process behind my answer is that maybe the acceptance criteria or the requirement has been finalized
Ah,
way back earlier, meaning that there is a time difference between the first iteration it's been done, then the
ah,
refinement was there, and the requirement has been changed during that time between the
ah.
first and second iteration. And before starting work on that part, we could have taken one more acceptance from the product owner also.
So what I'm hearing is, imagine there is a feature. The feature is login. Login screen to American Express. Login. So login screen will have user ID, will have password. Okay, this is what it is. For which acceptance criteria is this should be alphanumeric. And this should be a key in for the password. This has been set as an acceptance criteria and it has done the job. Login is a feature. In this login feature, this is how the screen should be if it is software. And it says at a product demo, they say that displeasure with the delivered. It is not today. You did some time back. And they're saying that I'm not happy with this. Okay, now what I'm hearing is now you ask the stakeholder to approve user stories before they add it to the sprint. It looks a bit tricky, right? How do they approve before they add to sprint? Bit tricky. Okay, now adding with Raju and other people information here, let's put something like this. In somewhere in the class, we learned in Agile, x-axis and y-axis, where we talk about something called iterative and incremental. Do anyone remember the terms? Incremental.
Yes.
Okay, incremental. Other one is iterative. Iterative. What does it mean here is I'm going to deliver something as a incremental packets. Is that right? Incremental packets. So whenever I deliver a piece, it could be the beginning of MVP, or I could do a +1 increment, +1 increment, +1 increment. Every time when I deliver a packet to that, someone would have tested it and they would have said UAT is good. UAT is user
Acceptance test.
acceptance testing. This was done against something called acceptance criteria. Right? This is how it is done. Because something is meeting acceptance criteria, that doesn't mean it will not fail or doesn't mean everyone is happy. When I come to this delivery, when I come to fourth delivery, someone can give a feedback on the second delivery. Is it possible?
Yes.
So this is called feedback cycle. Have you heard about feedback cycle in Agile?
Yes.
So what is happening here is when I imagine this is box 1, 2, 3, and 4, when I come to fourth one, that is the time somebody is using my second pocket. It could be your WhatsApp features, it could be Netflix features, it could be something else. Now the real customer is telling some problem in the second one. So now what is happening here is whatever I hear that I heard from the people, most of them translate the feedback into actionable. This is what important. And testable acceptance criteria as a news story. News story is okay. It's a typical regular process. I will not much focus on this right now. My focus will be on how to convert a feedback into actionable. This is a key thing. Because in an incremental process, something or other thing getting delivered every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, how do I know everything is working perfectly? Because I make deliverable one above the other doesn't mean all are working.
Yeah.
Something I delivered already was good by that time, but not today. Is it possible? It was good by the time. Customer also felt it is good. But later period of time, technology improvement or customer need, and this is called gulf of evaluation. There is a gap, right? What customer thinks and what market needs, gulf of evaluation. For that reason, I have to observe it. So whatever most of you said, the right answer so goes with the C, where you listen to the people feedback and you convert that feedback into something workable piece. With this question, what I want to pass on knowledge is, even though customer agreed, again when they come back, I'm not going to hold their shirt and fight with them. Guys, you accepted. Now you cannot say any mistakes. Rather mistakes, I will look out for what is not making them to feel completed and work out on this and then make sure that product meets the standard what they want. That is a mindset this exam question paper is looking from you. Of course, that can be achieved through answer C, where you translate feedback, user story, those all can stuff. But the base here is your agile mindset accepting feedback coming from the customer for your delivered product, not delivering. Delivered. Delivered means already it is in the market. People are using it. You got that?